Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddie Eisner, and today we're going to be going over the 2 laziest ways to make money as a teenager in 2024. Now, before we even get started, I'm going to ask you guys right now, how many people above the age of 35 have you seen making a ton of money with TikTok, or with Tik Tok Shop, with YouTube automation, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat, anything like that? Now, for most of you, I'd imagine the answer is none. But when I ask the same question about how many people have you seen making a ton of money with social media that are between the ages of 16 and 25, the answer is going to be a lot higher. You have a lot of people in your mind that you've seen on TikTok. Maybe you don't know them personally, but you've seen them getting a ton of followers, things like that. There's never been anything like this before, where an entire market is ruled out. Only young people are making money on social media because the younger generation is just more tech savvy. What that means is it's super easy because you have just almost no competition. The only competition is only people our age, and most people our age are in school or are doing something else, where they don't have enough time to work on social media to get ahead. Now, these 2 methods I've personally used to make a ton of money myself, but they're not the only things I've done. So if you want to know how I became a millionaire by the age 19, you can DM me on Instagram. It's going to be in the description and in the comment section. And I'll DM you my free 20-page document on how I became a millionaire at 19. Now, let's get started with method number 1. Method number 1 is going to be TikTok Shop. Now, I know you've probably heard about this before or anything like that, but it doesn't really matter because right now it's easier than ever to get started, and it's so easy to make money. You don't need to outsource anybody. You don't need to hire a team. You don't need to buy a course, or you don't need to have a ton of money to get started. You could start with $0 in your bank. You have to have 5,000 followers on TikTok, which is relatively easy to get. You could post a few videos and get 5,000 followers on TikTok, but if you want, you could buy an account that already has 5,000 followers that's based in the US, and it's really that simple. They might cost like only $50. They're really cheap because so many people are able to get to 5,000 followers on TikTok because, as I said before, it's just relatively easy. Now, before I go through this method, make sure you stay around for method number 2 as well, because method number 2 is absolutely insane. Now, with TikTok Shop, how are you going to start making money once you have that 5,000 followers, once you're in the TikTok Shop program? Well, pretty much what it is in the first place is you're just making videos promoting products. Now, the reason TikTok Shop is so good is because TikTok actually is going to promote TikTok Shop videos more than normal videos. The reason for that is because it's a new feature. TikTok Shop wants to push out the shop, of course, because TikTok makes money that way. And if they're pushing out those videos, TikTok in the long term is just gonna earn more money. A lot of people don't know that, and another thing that's really important is a lot of the products that you promote will actually spark ad your videos, which gets your video more views, and then you still get commission for it. And they're only gonna spark ad your video if it actually converts and gives you commissions, but of course your goal is to make a good video that converts well because you get more commission, you earn more money essentially. So once you have your account set up, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and find a bunch of people that post TikTok Shop regularly. Just search up TikTok Shop, go through the TikTok Shop feed, and look for people that pretty much only post TikTok Shop and post a lot. Now you can follow them, maybe a list of like 50 to 500 people. Just follow them, like all their videos, bookmark them. That way your For You page will also be TikTok Shop things. Then all you have to do is go through your following. Look at the videos that do well, that maybe have 50,000, 100,000 likes, and check the product. If it has more than 10,000 sales, that's good, right? Because the video did good and the product's doing good, which means that your video will probably also do good. Now, the third factor is how recent was that video uploaded. If it was in the last 2 weeks, I'd say, then that's perfect. If it meets all 3 of those checkboxes, you can start uploading. I would upload 2 to 6 times a day. My first month doing TikTok Shop, I made $20,000 in profit. A lot of people say, oh, I made $20,000 with TikTok Shop. That's commissions. They get like 7 to 15% of that. I made $20,000 in profit. I forget exactly how much the commissions were, but they're on average between 7 to 15%. So if you want to know how much revenue I made, you can calculate it that way. And that's pretty much it for TikTok Shop. It is super, super easy. You don't need any money to get started. Just post 2 to 6 times a day. It might take some energy, but realistically, you can post 6 videos in a day in 90 minutes, just like recording your face, talking about a product, trying to, you don't even have to have the product in hand. You can request samples, and that might help a little bit, but you could just show the product on your screen and talk about it, just show your computer screen. That's what I did. I never even used a sample product, maybe once or twice out of like 100 or 200 of the videos I uploaded. Now, the second method, which is my preferred method out of these 2, is Snapchat Spotlight. Now, you might not have heard of Spotlight before. What it is essentially just the same thing as Instagram Reels or TikTok or YouTube Shorts. It's just short form content that's on Snapchat. It's on the very last tab, and it's super easy to upload. You just upload a video to Snapchat from your camera roll, and it's gonna to say upload to Spotlight. You just put in your hashtags and then you upload it. Same thing as any other platform. Now, the crazy thing about Spotlight is they're actually paying you to upload. And I'm not talking about ad revenue. I'm not talking about like TikTok Shop commission. They are literally paying you to upload because they want people on their platform. I am not joking at all. And the requirements are so simple. Your account has to be 1 month old, you have to have 1,000 followers, and you have to just get 10,000 views in that month. And then you'll get a maximum payout of $1,000. That's just what the payout is. There's a few other requirements like how many posts you have to make. I think it's 10 over the course of 5 different days. And there's a few other things, but it's super, super easy. You could do 2 hours total of work and make $1,000. And $1,000 a month isn't a lot, but the thing is, it's super easy to just make multiple Snapchat accounts, and anything blows up on Spotlight right now because it's a new platform. So there's a lot of users on Snapchat, but not a lot of people uploading. So you could just re-upload content from TikTok. I've seen people uploading movie clips or just stealing other people's content or recreating their content themselves. It's just clearly a recreation of somebody else's content. They upload it to Spotlight, and they're doing this on 10 accounts, 15 accounts, and making 10 to 15K a month, doing like 30 hours of work even for the whole month. It is so simple. And the thing is, you could do TikTok Shop and Snapchat combined. And if you're doing like 20 hours of work a week, which is half of what the normal, 40 hours a week is if you're working a 9-to-5 job, if you're putting in 20 hours a week into both TikTok Shop and Snapchat Spotlight, you could easily make upwards of 20 to 30K a month. It is so, so easy. Because you gotta realize, think about all the people that make money and all the ways to make money. You have rappers, you have movie actors, you have people doing YouTube channels, people doing TikTok, people doing Snapchat. There's literally millions of ways to make money, so naturally some of them are going to be easy. You might have in your brain from school or whatever it is that it's just, oh, if somebody's making money, they must have put hard work in. That's not necessarily always true. Work smarter, not harder. DM me on Instagram once again if you want that free 20-page document on how I became a millionaire at 19, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.